Hello, this is Mario Covarrubias from Politecnico di Milano. In the few slides, I will show you the application that has been developed in cooperation with my colleagues, with Beatrice Aruanno, with Polo, with Luigi Barazzetti, and with Fabio Roncoroni. So this is the agenda. I will start with an introduction, then a few comments regarding the Cultural Heritage Virtual Tour, the Virtual Tour application design, then more in particular what has been done regarding the digital twin of San Pietro al Monte, the 3D reconstructions by using the topography and building exterior, that means that the external part, and the high resolution digital model of the entrance. We have performed several user tests. So San Pietro al Monte is located at 663 meters above sea level and can be reached from the village of Civate in Lecco city. Going up a mule track accessible only on foot. It takes about an hour of medium difficulty walking to reach the monastery. And due to the medium level difficulty way, it could be particularly difficult to reach San Pietro al Monte, Abbey, for people with limited motor abilities. For example, people in wheelchair or with some lower limb motor limitations. So, the San Pietro al Monte Abbey project, our project, is a virtual tour for everyone and is to allow visitors with mobility limitations to be virtually accompanied by a guide to the Benedictine Abbey of San Pietro al Monte, along the ancient access road that can only be reached on foot with trekking equipment. So for this reason, a high station has been designed with the virtual tour application. The interactive application has different virtual scenes with photos, image, 360 degrees videos, and we have added also the external digital twin of the Abbey and some interesting internal digital twins of the most important monuments inside the Abbey. That means that the HERI-TECH station is located at La Casa del Pellegrino. It's a kind of museum-based building that hosts a dedicated room for the virtual tour of San Pietro al Monte. Developing a virtual reality tour, considering a cultural heritage, should provide visually immersive experiences and various information as well. It is really important to effectively provide media-related information to the cultural heritage in virtual reality or to measure the effectiveness. In our application, we have integrated media info as detailed pictures, 360 degrees videos, and the external digital twin of San Pietro al Monte Abbey, and the main entrance internal architectural structure as well. The San Pietro al Monte project aims to be an interactive and inclusive tour that virtually combines, that virtually guides the visitors from the starting point at La Casa del Pellegrino, placed in the Civate village, to the Basilica of San Pietro al Monte. The application has been developed using Unity 3D. This software is a game engine software that allows to develop and deploy applications across multiple platforms, including the HERI-TECH station in Civate, which includes a dedicated PC, a big screen, and different connections for an external projector. In order to guide the visitor into the discovery of the path of the Abbey, the application is subdivided into 11 scenes, as you can see in the top of this picture, one for each most representative element of the tour. Also in this figure, you can see the screenshot of the application at the 7th stage. The icon of the 11 scenes of the tour are listed at the top. The icons have been inspired by a symbol that best represents each stage of the real tour. Then the current location to visit is highlighted using brighter colors. And in this example, the visitor is virtually located at the stage San Pietro Esterno. And at every moment, the user can visualize a map that shows the position of every scene of the virtual tour by clicking on the icon on the left. In the real tour, it is necessary a certain amount of time to reach on foot the following stage. To improve the realism of the journey and to mimic this aspect, the application shows with a progress bar the time necessary to unlock the icon for the next location. The application aims also to provide the sensations to actually walk on the path to the virtual pilgrim with motor disabilities. To reach this goal, on each page, on each scene of the virtual journey, has a 360-degree video taken along the stage. So each step of the tour includes various elements to describe and show its main features. They can be explored by selecting them on the right side of the page. Some stages of the tour to San Pietro del Monte have views or historical buildings that cannot be depicted completely with photographs, with image. So, to provide a more engaging experience to the virtual tourist, the application includes also some 3D reconstructions of the landscape captured using drones, and some exterior and internal rooms of the Abbey. The following section will describe the techniques adopted for the 3D scanning and reconstructions of these models. Okay. Furthermore, the user can go into detail about some aspects of the location. By clicking on the desired image, the user moves to another page. So in this case, on the left there is a collection of pictures including photographs, historical maps, and drawings that depict the subject. And on the right there is a scrolling text that narrates historical facts or myths and describes the image with the reference number highlighted in purple. The creation of a digital twin of the complex was carried out using different digital recording tools following a multi-scale approach. The work that was carried out considering the entire site at a cartographic level, a more detailed scale that includes the different buildings and specific details such as the decorative elements. Finally, laser scanning and photogrammetric data were collected to reconstruct the geometry of surfaces, including both consolidated methods and experimental solutions such as 360 degrees and fish eyes image, as well as laser scans captured with low-cost mobile devices. In the next minutes, I will describe the procedure for acquisition and generation of the main two products included in the virtual tour, which are the exterior of the basilica, the exterior of the Abbey, and the baptistery, as well as the topographic of the site and the main entrance of the basilica. Regarding the 3D reconstruction of topography and building exterior. So, the survey was conducted with a Parrot NFE drone that is equipped with several sensors, with a very professional camera of about 21 megapixels, and a set of more than 200 images was captured in both automatic and manual ways. The automatic flight was planned with PX4 DC capture, obtaining a set of pictures with regular frontal and side overlap, which is enough for the reconstruction of the roofs and the topography of the area. Additional convergent images were acquired all around the buildings using both automatic and manual procedures. And finally, an additional terrestrial image were acquired using a handheld camera, Nikon D610, and around the buildings. The set of convergent drone image has a tilting angle of about 45 degrees, allowing the connection of the vertical normal drone image together with the terrestrial capture. Data processing was carried out using the Agisoft Metashape, which uses the structure for motion, photogrammetric processing workflow, and is capable of generating the 3D model. And the final model consists of a texturized mesh georeferenced using GNSS points, as can be seen in this picture. The high-resolution digital model of the entrance. So, in these pictures, you can see the final results. In the entrance of the Abbey, of the Basilica, features rich and complex decorations and frescoes, which were captured with a workflow based on fish eyes photogrammetry. Fish eyes lenses provide image with a wide field of view and can be suitable for the digital reconstruction of small and narrow spaces. Indeed, a photogrammetric project with such image usually requires a reduced number of shots compared to traditional photogrammetry with frame, also called central perspective image. However, fisheye image requires a different camera model during photogrammetric processing, which is currently supported by a limited number of commercial software packages. The camera lens system was calibrated with an independent photogrammetric project to estimate reliable calibration parameters, which were fixed during the photogrammetric reconstruction. Data acquisition in this model took about 15 minutes, whereas processing was carried out in a few hours. No manual correction was carried out the resulting 3D models, except the manual refinements of the external edge using geometric wrap, as can be seen in this different image. So this is the main screen of the application. As you can see on the top, we have the different scenes. For example, the first one is the Casa del Pellegrino, then we shift to the Lago di Annone, to the Cascina, to the Casotta, then we have the Arco d'Ingresso, the main entrance. Then we have the San Benedetto building, then San Pietro Esterno, and can you please notice that we're giving different information. For example, there are some pictures, there are some additional details, and in some of the scenes we have inserted not only the video, the 360 degrees video, but there is also a digital reconstruction, as I will show you later. This is the Ciborio and the crypt. So the user will start walking from this step. Now this is the first place. This is La Casa del Pellegrino, which is located in Civate. Then from here up to San Pietro del Monte, on walkers around 1 hour and a half. Now it depends of the user. So let's take a look, for example, to this one, to the Lago di Annone. So if the user will select the photo, we will give a very detailed information about that picture, and if it is required, we can go further. We can give more and more detailed information regarding the place. As I said before, there is the link to the 3D to the 360 degree video, which is this one, and the user can very easily interact and please notice that you can rotate. You can see what's happening in 360 degrees by doing this. There is also the movement, of course. So for people who is in the La Casa del Pellegrino, they, however, can have this experience. Okay, let's go with the other scene, for example. Sorry, I need to go back. Oh yeah, with this button, and we need to close also this. Let's go with the next scenes. Let's take a look, for example, to them. San Benedetto. Also in this case, we are providing different info regarding the place. With the colors were highlighted, which is the picture. There is a purple color. For example, in this case, we have also a drone flight. And let's take a look to the external 3D. This is the digital twin of the external part of the Abbey. So the user can move the scroll bar, and also in this case we have all of the info regarding for this place. And there is the drone video. Yeah, let's see only a few seconds. Only a few seconds of the drone. This is the upper part of the Abbey. We have also the 360 degrees, which connect in fact this is a link. This is a link that will connect you to the YouTube site, and once the video is uploaded on the scene, the user can move, can rotate it, something like this, and will admire this beautiful place. I'm walking in the outside of the Abbey. On the right there is a lake. We can see, not yet, but the lake is in that part. Yeah, as I said before, there is a lake. Okay, let's go ahead. We should close this. This is the main access. This is also a beautiful 3D reconstruction. So let's see. This is the results of the digitalization, and we have also inserted the film. In a few seconds, once YouTube will upload the video, we will have access this is the internal part of the building. So also in this case, it's possible to have this beautiful experience regarding the internal part. So the user can rotate, can move, and have this beautiful experience as well. Okay, that's it for the moment. Let's close this. In order to create this application, we need to say thank you very much to many people which are presented in this picture. So thank you very much for your support, and you are welcome to visit La Casa del Pellegrino in Civate to enjoy our application. Thank you very much.